In regards to our children, what we're seeing right now is that a lot of schools are starting to put up tape to make sure that children, when they get back to school, that they're practicing social distancing. What is important to understand, it may look like that is something to do to protect your children, but to understand how we develop, I mean, our bodies, our nervous system, our brain, our immune system, they're actually, it's an intelligence that is continually evolving. And they're evolving based upon any kind of stimulation. So the less stimulation we have, the less we learn. The less we move, the less we learn. So it is actually the close interaction that children have, you know, when they do jump ropes or they play sports and they interact with each other, they wrestle, all these things require a huge amount of neural function. So when they do these things, that is when their nervous system truly develops, their brain develops, their, you know, all the firing to all the muscles develop, and it becomes really crucial for them to do that. You know, we all want well-behaved kids. You know, we always, you know, we have children arguing with each other or jumping on beds, or that becomes, you know, in our mind as an adult, that looks like disturbing behavior. But in reality, when they're doing these things, they're actually doing that to stimulate their brain and how that develops. So it becomes really dangerous then if we create a society where children are not interacting, where they're distancing themselves from each other, where they're not arguing with each other. Because when you're arguing, you're actually practicing your intellectual skills to see, you know, what you need to do in order to be better in kind of winning the argument, so to say. I mean, we have 2 younger children, and yes, they do argue. But these are skills that are crucial, and I would hate to see that go away. I would hate to see our children becoming like automatons that are, you know, standing 6 feet apart and not getting to be children. Playing in dirt, you know, we know that playing in dirt is crucial for our immune system. Being exposed to these bacteria, parasites, viruses, it's crucial. And it's the same with the immune system, is that it needs stimulation to learn and to grow. So if it is exposed to different pathogens around ourselves, then the immune system has a chance to develop. So if we create a sterile environment, just like if we would create an environment where we are not connecting with each other, you know, the immune system stops learning and stops growing, and we become more dependent and more vulnerable. So my message is, I urge everyone to get out there and connect with each other and be connected. Let the immune system function the way it was designed to function. Let the skin, be stimulated by human touch. Human touch is crucial. The skin has as much neural science as the brain. So it is really, really important to make sure that we activate all our sensories so that they are continually stimulated, so that we can stay bright, we stay developed, and so that we don't become just these easy to control individual. Because when book learning, we think that we become smarter when we learn things. In essence, we use only a very small percentage of our brain to be able to just repeat information. It's a very, very small percentage. The largest percentage is when we are responding to stimulation externally, like as it said, human touch, voice, sight, and also physical interaction, and then trying to control all our muscle movements when we're playing sports or running or jumping on our beds or so forth.